Fair use on YouTube. Fair use is a legal doctrine that says the use of copyright-protected material under certain circumstances is allowed without permission from the copyright holder. YouTube gets many requests to remove videos that copyright holders claim are infringing under copyright law. Sometimes these requests apply to videos that qualify for copyright exceptions or seem like clear examples of fair use. Courts have decided that copyright holders must consider whether copyright exceptions apply before they submit a copyright removal request. If the use of copyright-protected material in a video qualifies as a copyright exception, then the video is considered lawful and non-infringing. This is why we often ask copyright holders to think about whether copyright exceptions apply before submitting a copyright removal request to YouTube. If a copyright holder believes a video doesn't qualify for an exception, then they must provide us with an adequate explanation as to why. If a copyright holder doesn't provide us with an adequate explanation as to why a video doesn't qualify for a copyright exception, then the video is not removed from YouTube. It is a complex yet fascinating topic that balances creativity and copyright law. It allows creators to use portions of copyrighted material without permission under certain conditions, fostering innovation and commentary. For example, a video that critiques a film or analyzes a song can incorporate clips or sound bites to support its argument. However, fair use is not a blanket protection. It considers factors like the purpose of use, the nature of the original work, the amount used, and the effect on the market value. This legal grey area often leads to disputes as creators navigate the fine line between inspiration and infringement. Understanding fair use is crucial for anyone looking to thrive on the platform, while respecting the rights of original creators. Copyright exceptions around the world. While international rules about copyright exceptions are often similar, they can differ. Different countries and regions may have different rules about when it's okay to use copyright-protected material without the copyright holder's permission. Keep in mind that we take local rules into consideration when responding to copyright removal requests. You can view the YouTube Copyright Transparency Report for more info on how we respond to copyright removal requests, including how often we request additional explanations from copyright holders who claim a video doesn't qualify for a copyright exception. In the United States, works of commentary, criticism, research, teaching, or news reporting may be considered fair use. In the EU, more limited exceptions are recognized, and the use must fit into specific categories, such as quotation, criticism, review, caricature, parody, and pastiche. Other countries' regions have a concept called fair dealing that may work differently. Ultimately, courts decide fair use cases according to the facts of each unique case. You'll probably want to get legal advice from an expert before uploading videos that use copyright-protected material. 4 factors of fair use. In the United States, judges decide what's considered fair use. A judge will consider how the 4 factors of fair use apply to each specific case. The 4 factors of fair use are: 1. The purpose and character of the use, including whether such use is of commercial nature or is for non-profit educational purposes. 2. The nature of the copyrighted work. 3. The amount and substantiality of the portion used relative to the whole copyrighted work. 4. The effect of the use upon the potential market for, or value of, the copyrighted work. YouTube's Fair Use Protection Initiative. In rare cases, we've asked YouTube creators to join an initiative that protects some examples of fair use on YouTube from copyright removal requests. Through this initiative, YouTube indemnifies creators whose fair use videos have been subject to removal requests for up to $1 million of legal costs in the event the removal results in a copyright infringement lawsuit. The goal of this initiative is to make sure these creators have a chance to protect their work. It also aims to improve the creative world by educating on both the importance and limits of fair use. Because of the variation in the rules governing such uses by different countries' regions, as described above, we're only able to offer this initiative to creators living in the United States who agree to have their videos are only available in the United States. More info. If you'd like to learn more about fair use, there are many resources available online. The following sites are for educational purposes only and aren't endorsed by YouTube. Center for Media and Social Impact's Code of Best Practices in Fair Use for Online Video. Digital Media. Law Project's detailed explanation of the 4 factors. US Copyright Office's Fair Use Index. YouTube's Advanced Content Checker. If YouTube implements an advanced content checker during the uploading process, it would serve as a powerful tool to safeguard both creators and the platform itself. This system could automatically scan videos for potential copyright infringements, content that may violate community guidelines, or elements that could trigger monetization restrictions. By identifying these issues in real time, creators can address them immediately, whether that means replacing copyrighted music, editing visuals, or adjusting sensitive content. This proactive approach not only helps creators avoid unexpected penalties, strikes, or video takedowns, but also reinforces the integrity of the platform. It ensures that content meets YouTube's standards before it reaches the audience, reducing the risk of post-publishing disruptions. For creators, this means greater peace of mind, knowing their hard work is protected and ready for public viewing. For viewers, it means access to safe, high-quality content that respects legal and community norms. Furthermore, such a system would foster a more transparent environment where creators can learn from potential mistakes, adapt their content strategies, and grow with confidence. Ultimately, this type of preemptive protection would strengthen trust across the platform, benefiting everyone involved, from individual creators and viewers to advertisers and YouTube itself. Can I use images of an artist like Tang Yi in my video with my own music? Or would that still cause copyright issues? It depends on the image's copyright status. If the image is copyrighted, using it without permission could trigger a copyright claim, even if you add your own music. However, if the image is licensed for reuse, like under Creative Commons, or falls under fair use, like for commentary, education, or criticism, you might be okay. But fair use is a grey area and not always guaranteed to protect you. 2. If I upload a video as private, will YouTube immediately notify me of copyright problems? And can I fix them before making the video public? 2. Yes, YouTube scans private and unlisted videos using Content ID. If there's a copyright match, you'll get a notice in YouTube Studio, and it might give you options like muting the audio, swapping the music, or trimming the content. You can fix the issues before publishing the video publicly, which is a great way to avoid surprises. 3. Is there a time limit, like under 60 seconds, where using someone else's content, like images or video clips, is considered fair use? 3. There's no official time limit that guarantees fair use. Even a few seconds of copyrighted content can trigger a claim. Fair use is judged based on factors like purpose, amount used, and impact on the original work's value. Short clips or images might be safer, especially if you're transforming the content or adding commentary. But it's not a fixed rule. The uncertainty of copyright, why caution is key for creators. Yes, that's pretty much it. We can never be 100% sure, even under collaboration policies or fair use rules. YouTube's Content ID system can still flag content, and ultimately, the rights holder decides whether they allow, block, or monetize the video. Even with collaborations or licenses, misunderstandings or automatic claims can still happen. That's why many creators upload videos as private or unlisted first, to catch potential issues and fix them before going public. If you're using content related to Tang Yi, adding your own music, and creating something transformative, like commentary or storytelling, you might have more room to work with. but it's always smart to test things out or consult a copyright expert if you're unsure.